Hi, welcome to DefX Pod. I'm your host, Nitin Binhani, and I cover defense-related, strategic, and regional debates, focusing on South Asia. India's massive 2,400-plus Soviet-era T-72 tanks have now become deadlier than ever. These T-72s are being modernized to provide a blend of reliability, cost-effectiveness, and proven combat performance. The upgrade is focusing on enhancing its engine, firepower, protection, and mobility to meet the contemporary combat requirements. Let's talk about key major upgrades. 1. Mighty Engine Upgrade. In March 2025, the Indian Ministry of Defense signed a contract with Russia's Rosoboron export worth $248 million for the procurement of 1,000-horsepower V92S2 engines. This will boost power by 28% over the old 780-horsepower engines. The deal includes complete transfer of technology to Armored Vehicles Nigam Limited for licensed production of engines, giving a strong boost to the Make in India initiative in defense sector, resulting in lightning-fast battlefield mobility with crushing acceleration. 2. Improved firepower. 125mm smooth bore cannon with advanced fire control, dual machine gun setup, including 12.7mm anti-aircraft guns, smart targeting systems with fire detection and suppression systems. 3. Fortress-level protection, full DRDO explosive reactive armor, 12 smoke grenade launchers for tactical attack, thermal night vision for superior night fighting capabilities. Other improvements include advanced communication, navigation, and battlefield management systems upgrades. India has a strategic plan to export these modernized T-72 tanks to regions such as Africa, the Middle East, and the Asia-Pacific. These modernized T-72 tanks would be an attractive choice for those nations that already hold aging Soviet-era tanks and are seeking a proven combat-ready tanks without premium price tags. B. Cutting-edge upgrades at a fraction of cost of new Western tanks like U.S. Abrams M1A1 or German Leopard 2. African countries holding Soviet-era tanks. Thousands of Soviet-era T-55 and T-72 tanks remain in active service across the African continent. Of the 1,440-plus active T-55 tanks across Africa, roughly 600 tanks have been upgraded so far. T-55 tanks are now pretty much archaic or obsolete. India decommissioned its entire fleet of T-55 tanks in 2011, these being replaced with newer tanks like the Arjun MBT. India's refurbished, modernized T-72 tanks would serve as better replacements for the balance 840-plus aging T-55 tanks currently in service across Africa. Of the 1,200-plus active T-72 tanks across Africa, barely 340 tanks have been upgraded so far. India's refurbished, modernized T-72 tanks would serve as better replacements for 870 non-upgraded T-72 tanks currently in service across Africa. Future demand for tanks in Africa. The anticipated future demand for tanks across Africa is expected to be in the 1,250 to 1,800 range. India's modernized T-72 tanks can also serve as replacements for aging fleets and/or as affordable acquisitions at a fraction of costs of new modern tanks like Abrams M1A1 or Leopard 2. That's it for today. Thanks for joining me, and if you found this episode insightful, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others.